Hello YouTube, this is Dal from Daretobecreative. How you guys doing today? Hope you have a wonderful morning and a beautiful week because this is Monday. And I am here with a Poetspice's ATC Artist Traders cards, cards and coins. And so we are going to be posting every Monday for the month of August at 10 a.m. There is a bunch of wonderful, creative, talented ladies listed in the box below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I guarantee they will inspire you. And if you don't know what an ATC card is or coin is, you'll find out and you want to participate. And it's a great way to use your scraps. It's a great way to push your creativity. The artist trading cards are basically a 2.5 by 3.5, the same size as a standard deck of playing cards that you play. Spades or war or whatever, you know, Biz-Wiz, whatever game you play, gin, whatever, with it. It's the same size as that, aka pocket letters. It's the same size that a lot of people say, oh, I can make a pocket letter, but I can't make an ATC. They are the same exact thing. They're the same exact size. So if you can make one, you can make the other. And there's no right or wrong as far as genre. Just like with crafting, any style you want. You can make it clean and simple, always shabby chic, chunky, vintage, whatever, steampunk. You know, it doesn't matter. So they're 2.5 by 3.5. And real quick history on ATCs, artist trading cards. They're called that because instead of giving out a business card back in the day, artists actually gave out a 2.5 by 3.5 card as their business card to another artist. So another artist can remember what style that artist was, whether they did portraits, they sketched, they painted, you know, they did mixed media, whatever, you know, style of art they produced. They made miniature versions of that on artist trading cards. The agreement was that they were free, they were to be traded, that's hence the word traded, and hence the word artist, amongst artists. And so, of course, us in the crafting style, we merged that into the crafting community and decided to make them and to swap them and yada yada yada. And on the back of artist trading card, typically you would put the title, the date, edition, like if this is one of two, if you make 2 copies, so people would know. Particularly they did set because artists might have made 10 of them or whatever, and they would have known when there was a fabrication of one or something like that. The artist and you know, there was a group that maybe that you participated in, you put your things in the back. This is just some of mine. I need some more, the little sleeves, but I have more ATCs that I've made. But anyway, so I'm gonna jump right in. I use several different of my pit pens just for outlining. I've used some of my water brushes. I use some Spectrum the World markers. I use some distressed ink right here, walnut stain, mustard seed, peacock feathers, spiced marmalade, a couple little teeny punches, you know, on that butterfly and that flower. I used this folk art stencil, those words and that butterfly, and you'll see that. I used this stencil, a couple words from here, some background stuff in here, and some archival inks. And then I also used some precision pens, and then I used the napkin to alter, and just took some of the focal points, which was this tree and these giraffes, and made 2 ATCs. And again, I just joined last night, so kind of rough, but this is what I made so far. And so what I did was I took the napkin, obviously, and I altered it. So I took the first one, I took the tree, and, well, back up, I took the edges around the napkin, these edges right here, and I put them in strips, and I laid them down first, and then I highlighted them in white, and then I added this tree over top of it, and I added some extra bark, because you can see the tree is very skinny. And, you know, colored in with my Spectrum Noirs and made it a little bit more pronounced. And it was too brown. Everything was so brown. So I just colored it green and brown with my Spectrum Noirs, and I added the little butterflies to give a little color, as well as the green. I used my, of course I would have just moved it. And I used this Creative Gold Glaze, which is basically modeling paste with gold paint. But the thing I like about it is that the gold stays vibrant, because sometimes when you make it at home, because you can mix your gold paint with it, it mutes it, so it stays vibrant gold. And so I had the background was brown, then I made it white, and I like it. Then I colored over with the inks and made it yellow and a little bit orange. But anyway, it says grow, gather, bloom, and sprout, and I outlined it with a pen, as well as the butterflies and the flowers. A little dark for me, but I'm okay with it. You know, I did it relatively quick, but I think it turned out nice anyway. So, and of course I have pictures on my IG, Daretobecreative 1, where you can see a little bit more detail. But great way to use your napkins is if you're not an artist like I'm not. I can't really freestyle, but so I use those just to give me my guides, and it's easier for me to draw or to trace over it or just embellish it if I have that shape. So that's one of the things I like about napkins. Plus I have a ton of them, and I'm determined this year I got to use a lot of them up. And then we did a napkin swap, so I have tons more. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of my mixed media with napkins. That won't be the only thing I use, but you will see a lot of them being used. But I think it's a great creative way to do that, to create something that maybe you can't do freehand. So, and then this one I did the same thing. I cut out the giraffes, which is this side of the panel because we got the other ones going the other way, which I made a tag with that one. That'll be in another video. But anyway, so these go this direction, and I used the stencil to make the butterfly in the background. I put some splatters on it because I just wanted a little bit more color. I used the modeling paste with the Tim Holtz stencil, and then I used the Tim Holtz little chat that says trust the journey, outlined everything. And again, you know, just, hopefully the light is not too bad, but trust the journey. And so there are my two altered napkin images, which, you know, you wouldn't necessarily look at this napkin and know that, you know, both came from there. But anyway, so I think they turned out pretty cool. So I like them, and I'm sure you will like the other ladies below. So go and check out their channel, like and subscribe, and check us back out again next Monday at the same time, 10 a.m. and we will be posting our ATC cards or coins. And I'm sorry, I didn't mention what a coin was. The coin is the same thing, it's 2 or 3 inches big. Typically it's 2 inches, and you decorate it so it's a circle. You can use your punches, you can use your dies, and so as long as the thing about artists trading cards and coins is it needs to be the same standard size. You don't alter the size, but you can do whatever you want on that playing field. So please join along. I love to see you. You can do a hashtag, and I have the hashtag below what you need to do, so you can participate. You can put it on Instagram or on Facebook. You can put it here on the YT. Again, so Poetspice is hosting this. So have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless.